All right, the last thing we have to do for today with inequalities is just knowing how to write them. Because we generally have a specific order that we write our inequalities in when we are working with a variable. And our variable is the most important thing, so where do you think it's going to go? It's going to go first. So the way we write it is our variable, our symbol, and then our number. So I'm just going to use a number sign. So variable, symbol, number. So our XYZ, our greater than, less than, whatever symbol, our inequality symbol, and then our number. So the reason I have flip-flops, I know it's February and it should be snowing, but really it feels like springtime, is to help us remember our flip-flop rule. So if you have to flip-flop the values of our inequality, like if this is not the order that it's in, if you have to flip-flop the values of the inequality, you must also flip-flop the inequality symbol. Okay, so for example, let's say that, let me give you a concrete example. If we had 3 is greater than 2. That's a true statement, right? 3 is greater than 2. Well, if I were to flip-flop the numbers and not the inequality symbol, right? I flip-flop my numbers, but not the inequality symbol. Is it a true statement? It is no longer a true statement. If I flip-flop my values, my variable and my number, I'm going to have to also flip-flop my inequality symbol to make sure that they're all still representing the same information. It's a lot easier to see with real numbers than it is with a variable that doesn't have a value, right? So for example, if 11 is less than B, so if 11 is less than B, it's the same thing as B is greater than 11. B is greater than 11, right? We flip-flopped our values, but we also had to flip-flop our inequality symbol. And again, it's a lot easier to see with more concrete numbers than it is with unknown variables. So when in doubt, right, we can plug in some stuff that we're a bit more familiar with. All right, so these are the basics for what we're going to be working on. Now we're just going to keep adding on until we are feeling a lot more comfortable and a lot more confident.